Before the story begins, if you love true crime and twisted love stories, hit that subscribe button and stay till the end, because this one will break your heart. The Journalist and the Fugitive, a love story on the run. It all started on a rainy evening in Seattle. The newsroom was half empty, just the sound of typing keys and thunder outside. Emma Cole, a young investigative journalist with a restless mind, was working late. She wasn't just chasing headlines. She wanted stories that mattered, stories that broke people open. That night, she received an anonymous email. "If you want the truth about the Harbor murder, meet me at Pier 47, midnight. Come alone." Attached was a blurred photo, a man's face in the background, and something else, blood on his shirt. Emma's instincts told her this was real, dangerous, but real. At midnight, the pier was cold and foggy. A tall man in a black jacket stepped out of the shadows. "Are you the reporter?" he asked. His voice was deep, calm, almost too calm for a man wanted by the police. "Yes," Emma said, gripping her recorder. "Who are you?" The man smiled faintly. "You can call me Jack." That's how it began. A meeting that should have lasted 5 minutes turned into hours of conversation. Jack told her everything: the Harbor murder, the corrupt cops, the money laundering hidden behind Seattle's biggest charity foundation. He knew too much, and Emma knew if she exposed this, it would shake the entire city. But there was a problem. The more she talked to him, the less she wanted to turn him in. Days turned into nights. Emma started meeting Jack secretly, in diners, motels, sometimes in her car near the bay. He was charming, smart, and dangerous, everything she was told to stay away from, and yet she couldn't help falling for him. He never told her where he slept. He never called her by her last name. And once, when she asked if he ever killed someone, he just whispered, "Not who you think." Her editor noticed something was off. "You've changed, Emma. You look tired. Who's your source?" But she lied again and again, because by now, she wasn't protecting the story, she was protecting him. One night, police sirens flashed outside her apartment. She looked through the blinds. Officers everywhere. Before she could think, her phone buzzed. Jack's voice came through, whispering fast. "They found me. Don't open your door. Go to the window. Now." She froze. "How do you know where I live?" But he had already hung up. Moments later, someone knocked, loud and hard. "Seattle PD, open up!" Heart racing, Emma grabbed her laptop, her camera, and climbed out the back fire escape. That night, the journalist became a fugitive too. They met again hours later at an abandoned cabin 2 hours outside the city. Rain poured through the broken roof, lightning flashing across his face. "You shouldn't have come," Jack said. "You dragged me into this. You used me for your story." Jack looked down, silent. Then, slowly, he handed her a small flash drive. Everything thereafter. The names, the money, the proof. You publish it, and they'll kill you. But if you don't, they'll kill me. Tears mixed with the rain as Emma whispered, "Why me?" Jack looked up, his eyes soft for the first time. "Because you were the only one I could trust, and the only one I couldn't lie to." They kissed, desperate, wet, terrified. It wasn't romance. It was survival. 2 weeks later, the headline exploded across every channel. "Corruption exposed. Police linked to Harbor murder cover-up." Emma's article had gone viral. Seattle hailed her as a hero, but she knew better. Jack had disappeared the same night. No calls, no messages, no trace. Until one morning, she received a brown envelope under her door. Inside, a single photograph. It was her and Jack, sitting on the pier, laughing, and written on the back, in his handwriting, "Run while you still can." The police soon learned that Jack wasn't his real name. He was Ethan Ward, a former CIA field operative gone rogue after uncovering a covert drug operation linked to powerful government officials. He wasn't just a fugitive, he was the target, and now, so was Emma. 6 months later, Mexico City, a dusty street cafe, heat shimmering in the air. Emma sat alone, wearing sunglasses, looking out at the traffic. A waiter came by, placing coffee on her table. "There's no name on this order," she said. He smiled. "The gentleman paid already." Her heart stopped. She looked up. Across the street, a man in a baseball cap turned briefly. Even through the crowd, even after all this time, she knew those eyes. Jack. Before she could move, a bus passed between them. When it cleared, he was gone. But on the table, under her cup, a note. Some stories never end. She smiled and whispered to herself, "Neither do we." If you made it till here, you felt that tension, didn't you? Love, danger, and betrayal all in one storm. Hit that subscribe button and join us next time for another true crime that blurs the line between truth and obsession.